I finally managed to grind out my bounty hunting level solo, basically just with my cutlass. So in today's video, I want to take a look at what type of loot we're going to get. I'm going to do an ERT here with my cutlass black, since it's probably one of my favorite ships at the moment after they killed the Corsair. But here's the ERT bounty. You can see here at my rep. You can see my rep. It is Stewards, Guild Steward. So pretty decent. Let's go see if we can make some money with these missions. Usually their cargo is not the best, but we'll see if we can get anything from the ERT bounties here. Maybe they're pretty good. For this mission, I'm gonna see if I can kill all the ships and take a look at all of their cargo. I might not be able to fit all of it on my Cutty Black here, but it's the only ship I have at the moment. I'm kind of saving up for the Star Lancer. It's coming out in 4.0.2. So I'm not going to spend any money on a new ship here, but we'll see what we can get at least on the cargo side of things. So we've got our first target here, our main target. It is a Redeemer. So quite interesting. This is like a ERT mission, right? So not a big ship, but definitely a ship with a lot of firepower. I do not see its allies. Surely it's not alone, right? Got another target here, which is a Starfarer. Constellation. It seems like it's two Starfarers at the very moment. And a Reclaimer. So I'll mark the Reclaimer. I'll mark the other guy. I don't know where the other one went. So 3 cargo ships here. Which is a little bit concerning. I kind of do not want to take out the main guy first. But he is the biggest threat at the moment. That and the Constellation. So I'm going to take out the main target here. Just to see if we can deal with him. I'm going to see if I can kite him out before the other guys spot me. Let's see. Since I will have to kite this thing. We got too much damage to deal with him up close. So I will have to be a little bit out of range here. The only thing is I can't really see how close or how far we are. For some reason they removed this with bounty hunting. Oh, somebody did rather lock me. So I guess he saw me. Let me just keep my hand on my missiles. Yeah, he's definitely coming towards me. Just gonna upstrafe and slowly but surely make sure I backstrafe here. Just because this thing has a lot of firepower and I'm just a little paper cutlass. I like that the Redeemer has shield faces. I love ships with shield faces because you've got so many options in combat. You can just turn your backside to other ships and then tank shots that way while your front regenerates. I really enjoy bigger ship gameplay, but unfortunately, they're not always optimal anymore. I wish we get like a medium ship that has shield faces. Redeemer is perfect, but it has so much crew requirements. It's not the best for a single player, right? But we're kind of dealing here with him. We're almost there. You can see his red. I think I'm really excited about that new Drake ship that I teased. Hopefully, it's a decent ship for a solo player. Maybe 2 or 3 players, right? That we can use. Since it did mess up the Corsair, I'm still very sad about it. Since it was my main ship. Everything was perfect for it. But here we go. We've got our target here. Let's see if we can deal with the others. So that one on the side is pretty far away from the other ones. I don't want to take out the Constellation first. But there's a lot of other ships here as well that's completely broken. A Vulture, a Constellation. Which will try our best here. Let's see if we can drag out the Reclaimer here first. This is kind of on its own. Might make it a little bit easier for me. Usually what I like to do, I check my radar right here. Once this lit up, I know the thing target me. And then we're good to go. It will follow me. It should be able to spot me by now. But who knows, maybe my stealth components. Hey, there we go. The radar lit up, meaning something saw me. Will come towards me right now. Let me just slowly but surely kite this way. So we don't aggro the whole family. Gonna try and be here about. Just because there's not so many asteroids. You can see he's already hitting me. Meaning I can hit him. Just gonna do the same. Once you figure out how to do this, bounty hunting is pretty easy with most ships. Nothing too complicated. Just upstrafe, a little bit of roll to the left. And make sure every now and then you backstrafe just to keep your distance for the turrets. Definitely worth learning this, or at least practicing to see if you can do it. I managed to figure out that the reclaimer only has one turret at the very top, meaning I can sit on his belly, no need to carry it or anything, which is super nice for me at the very least. Makes it a lot faster, since I can hit all my shots. And there we go. Easy peasy. We just give this thing a nice scan, figure out what we have on board. Cargo, so we've got titanium, medical supplies, alter toxin, 18, titanium, only 2, so 18 alter toxin. At least we can get copper and corundum here for the event. This will be very nice, but for now, maybe not so much, right? Let's go take a look at the other ships here. So there's the Constellation, and here is the Starfarer. Maybe I take out the Constellation first. Usually the Constellations don't have much, that's why I want to do it first. But we'll see. Here we should be getting pretty close. It hasn't targeted us yet because our radar hasn't yet started to be read. Get a little bit closer here. There we go. It targeted us at about 6.2. That other ship stays. Ooh. It's like it's a missile spammer. Luckily, we've got stealth components. So we are basically fine. Let me see if I can deal with this thing. Constellations are pretty scary because of all of their turrets. I like to keep my distance. After taking on that hammerhead in my previous video, I learned so much about this, basically just doing this. So now it feels like a piece of cake. Just because that hammerhead taught me so much. Definitely worth taking on more difficult opponents. You learn so much. I would like to get a lot better with ship combat though. And PvP is getting pretty red. We should be getting super close at the moment. And there we go. We've got it. It instantly went white for some reason. Let me just see. Does it have any cargo? Usually they don't. But we can hope. So I'm scanning. But I can see the parts, but no cargo at the moment. So maybe no cargo. I guess we'll go take a look at the Starfarer then. I'm really hoping the Starfarer has something decent. The other ship did have alter toxin, which is kind of nice, but not the best, right? Luckily the Starfarer is not too crazy. It only has one top turret, so we can deal with it quite a bit. It's just closing the distance is probably the only thing that we need to worry about. So we can get on the tummy. Yeah, I think we can. We're almost on the belly here. I just need to keep up. And there we go. I managed to make it to the belly here. I'm going to target the head. Usually I like to target the head of the ship because it makes it a little bit easier to blow up. But we're in a perfect position now. Now we can just spam our lasers. There we go. Basically took no time at all. Let's see if this thing has anything good. Hopefully it does. The others has been pretty average. I'm pretty sure we can make a little bit of money here and there. Plus the mission is about 100k payout. But I need something more, right? So Quantanium 12, very good. Alter toxins, only 4 SEUs. We also got medical supplies. Quantanium probably the most decent one. That's about, I think, about 320,000 for the Quantanium alone. Let's see if we can load everything here. To get the cargo, all that we need to do is open up the ramp here. Just gonna press this little red button. Should open. Hopefully our ship doesn't get yeeted. But you can see it opened here. Let's take a look if we can find that Quantanium. Usually it is these blue boxes. Here we go. Got our Quantanium. I just need to figure out a way out. Definitely a lot of copper on here. So for the new event that's coming along, you can definitely go here and loot these ships if everything is out of stock. So I made a little pathway for myself so I can get out everything that I want. First up, the big box Quantanium here. About 200 and something, 300 depending on where we sell. I think for all the Quantanium, we'll definitely go take a look. But let me just throw this on my cutty. Here's our other box containing as well. Here's medical supplies. I'll also take this just to fill up, right? Nothing too crazy. But yeah, we can fill up with it. I'm going to take the alter toxin next probably, since it's way more valuable. But medical supplies, just since it's a little extra, since we do have the space. I do want to go to that other ship, but hopefully the server didn't clean it up completely. I think that's basically everything. Let's go see if the other ships still exist, so that we can maybe still get a little bit more cargo. But here is what I've got so far. You can see quite a bit of cargo. This might not seem much, but this is basically 300,000 thereabout. Maybe 250 if I'm really unlucky. I managed to find the reclaimer here as well, so we can still fill up our little ship here to containing a lot of alter toxin. Actually about 18 ECUs, but who knows, maybe that's a super big box we can't really use, but I'll try my best here. The only thing is here, I'm not too familiar with how to open the reclaimer, since I'm basically a solo player. I never used this ship, but I believe you should be able to open up here somewhere. At least I'm gonna find out. Let me see if I can get into it. Here at the back, I did shoot open this thing right here. Maybe that's the cargo area. Let me just see. Up here. I don't see any cargo just yet. But there is an elevator, so we can probably go there. Call elevator. Here we go. At least this thing has a backup generator, I guess. And I guess gravity as well. You see here. Cargo hold is probably where we want to be. Here we can see all the cargo. Maybe this is not the binary room, since I don't see any alter toxin at the moment. Let's go to the salvage room. Maybe there's more. Salvage processing. Here we go. I definitely think this is the place. A lot of things here, but I have no idea how you get them out. I guess you can push it through here. I'm going to see if I can take the alter toxin. They're a little bit big, but I think I can force it into my ship. I can't find the container box at the very moment, but I think I can push it down here. Then we should be able to do something with it. Let me just see. Oh yeah, definitely. We can get it out of here. Well, I'm inside the box at the moment. Not the best thing for me. Holy. Almost died trying to get out of the box. So be very careful with these things. They're not the most friendly. Here we go. We've got our one box of alter toxin. Now I just need to figure out how am I going to place this in my ship. But before I do that, I'm just going to go get the other one. I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. So I almost got killed by the other one. Oh, this was actually just medical supplies. So I guess only one box of alter toxin. Unless I'm missing something. I'm probably missing a couple of cargo here and there. Maybe there's another room. The other room seemed pretty empty though. So I literally checked every box in this room. No more valuable cargo. Let's just load the other alter toxin onto the ship and then we can go sell. Fortunately, I couldn't find a container. 2 ECUs. That's okay. Sometimes we do miss a little bit of cargo here and there. Just gonna put it like this so I can still get in. Hopefully this box doesn't fly and kill me. But at least we've got a little bit more things here and there. I could have pushed it all the way to the back and snap it. I'm a little bit lazy at the moment. Now, this is probably not the best place to go sell, since Grimhex is pretty hot at the moment. But I do not want to go sit on a train. I'm going to type in Grimhex here. Let's see what happens. All landed safely. I'm quickly going to unload. We should have made 100k by completing the mission. But unfortunately, it didn't complete, right? For some reason, I have no idea why. But hopefully you have better luck than me. Let's quickly unload. You see the cargo state. So very nice. All the alter toxin. I'm pretty sure the container is going to give us the most. But everything adds up, right? Here is our last box. Let me send everything down. Here we go. Sending down. Now, let's go see how much we can get for everything. Here is the admin's office. Just going to run to the terminal. And then we'll sell. Just going to choose Grimhex here. First off, let's sell our contanium. 277,000. Our alter toxin next. I'm gonna max it out. 103,000. And then our little medical supplies. Only 4 ECUs, but it gives us 10,000. So for an hour worth of looting, we get about 391,000 just from ERT bounty hunting. We were supposed to get an extra 100,000 from completing the mission, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Could have been almost 500,000 for one mission, but yeah, it is what it is, but hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see how much you can make with the legal missions, then you can watch this video right here. Also, a big thank you to my YouTube members. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.